Yo, what is good, boys? Welcome to Max Clugston's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be seeing who my favorite college football helmet is. So let's get into it, boys. So, first matchup, we got South Carolina versus Oregon. This is a good matchup to start, to be honest. But here's Oregon's. I love this one. This is South Carolina's. Mid. I'm going to give it to Oregon. Oregon moves on. Next one, Indiana, Arkansas. Let's not make this a long one. It's Indiana. This might surprise y'all, but yeah. So, Texas Tech or Florida? I got the Gators. Auburn versus Iowa. I'm going to have to go with Iowa. Oregon State Beavers versus Minnesota Golden Gophers. Oregon State Beavs. UCLA Bruins versus Nebraska. Nebraska's way too boring for my likings, so I'm going to go with UCLA. UCLA isn't that good, though. In Ohio State myself, this Michigan one, I don't like it, but I just despise this Virginia one. As much as I hate to do it, Michigan wins. Next one, we got Miami versus USC. Miami right here. This is a pretty good one. And USC, I'm going to go with Miami. Baylor Bears versus Florida State Seminoles. I got Florida State on top. Maryland versus Alabama. Alabama's is just a number, so I don't see why that would make the second round. LSU versus Ohio State. So I said I was an Ohio State fan. I'm not going to be biased. This one is amazing. I'm not being biased. LSU just says 3 letters with a tiger face. OSU. Arizona State, I kind of like this one. I'm digging it versus Georgia. Arizona State. The next round is Arizona State versus Ohio State. That could have been the semifinals IRL Cotton Bowl. Iowa State versus Pitt. I like Pitt's, but I like Iowa State's more. Iowa State. Boston College versus Cal. Boston College is just a goldish helmet. Cal's I like with like that lettering, so I got Cal. If y'all disagree with this, make sure to tell me, please. Missouri versus TCU. I love TCU's. Oh, so they win. Oklahoma versus Michigan State. Michigan State's going to win. I like the logo in it. Washington versus Kansas. I like Kansas is two-sided. Washington's, I like the color. I don't know if it'll be enough to take down Kansas. Texas versus Utah. This is Utah's. Nice and shiny. This is Texas's. Y'all might think Texas is boring, but hear me out. I love their logo. and nothing's going to stop me from choosing them to go on. Vandy versus Wake Forest. Vandy, not even close. Alright, we got like a few more matchups. Tennessee versus OSU, Oklahoma State. I got Tennessee. Ole Miss, I like this one, versus Kentucky. Kentucky really has nothing besides a shiny blue helmet with their logo on it. I like Ole Miss's more. North Carolina, love this color, versus Arizona. I'm gonna go with North Carolina. Just love that color. Bad. Now we got Georgia Tech versus Louisville. I got Louisville. Illinois versus NC State. 2 white helmets. One reddish, one orangish. I got NC State. It's a better logo, not just an eye. Colorado versus Stanford's. I got Colorado. I'm sorry Ian does flips, but I know you like Stanford, but they're gone. Texas A&M right here. Where's Clemson right here? Clemson. Penn State, white helmet. Kind of really boring. We got Wisconsin right here. I can't say no to it. I can't move. I cannot move on just an all white helmet. Rutgers versus Washington State. I got State. Got Virginia Tech versus Syracuse. Virginia Tech all the way. And now Kansas State versus Mississippi State. Mississippi State's gone. The second round, real good. And so there's some good matchups here. First, we got Oregon versus Indiana. I got Oregon, man. This is amazing. I like how the logo's on the back. I just love it, folks. Iowa versus the Gators. I got the Gators. Moving on. UCLA Bruins versus Oregon State Beavers. UCLA is gone. Okay, now we got Virginia Tech, Kansas State. I got Virginia Tech. Wisconsin, Washington State. I got Washington State, man. Colorado versus Clemson. This is a good matchup. I'm going to have to go with Colorado. I love this one. NC State versus Louisville. I think NC State's the better white helmet. Ole Miss versus North Carolina. I have to go with Ole Miss. Vandy versus Tennessee. Rivalry matchup. Tennessee catches my eye a little more. Now we have Texas versus Kansas. I got Kansas, man. Texas's miracle run is over now. Now we have TCU versus MSU. TCU gets the dub. We have Cal versus Iowa State. I think Cal will be moving on. Now, Arizona State versus Ohio State. Ohio State, love the shine, love the stickers. Moving on. Okay, now we got a good matchup. We have a good matchup between Florida State and Michigan. Michigan. Moving on. Okay, here we got an Oregon versus Gators matchup. I think Oregon's run will will not be going home yet. Tech versus Oregon State, Virginia Tech. Got Colorado, Washington State, Colorado. Ole Miss or NC State, Ole Miss. Tennessee or Kansas. Kansas. Their run ain't over yet. Now we got TCU versus Cal. I got TCU. Now we have the rivalry matchup. Winner will get a bye. If you see here, we don't have enough. So I got the Buckeyes. Michigan's run will be over here. It's too much amazing blue. The winner of this will play Buckeyes in the semis. Oregon versus Tech. Oregon will be moving on. Now Colorado versus Ole Miss. Colorado gets it. TCU versus KU. TCU is moving on. Now the Final Four. This is a big matchup in Oregon. Going to the championship. Oregon will lie here, ready for a champion to be played, for a championship contender to face them. TCU versus Colorado. Colorado. Now I got Oregon versus Colorado. And my favorite helmet goes to Colorado. Congrats to all you Colorado fans. But maybe this could be a boost of confidence for your guys' team. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.